You don't look darn bit different than you did when I left here. How do you do that?
Same for you.
Yeah.
I understand you have an offensive coordinator in place, or could you talk about
We're in negotiation with one of the top offensive coordinators, I think, in the country. And I've worked with him before, but as of right now, I'll just say we're in negotiation. But I expect that our negotiations will be successful.
And could you give a hint about the offense?
About the offense?
About the offense.
Up tempo, fast, exciting.
I don't know if that'll work here.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be a major change because, 3 yards in a cloud of dust from the last couple of years. I don't know if it's going to get it. No. As a defensive coordinator and defensive coach my entire career, I know what's hard to defend. And there are certain things that will be hallmarks of the offense that we have. And obviously, what you're seeing around the country today and the direction that everybody really is going is you're going to spread people out. You're going to make them defend 53 1/3 yards. You're going to make sure that you have playmakers at every spot and not get them all bunched up if you don't have to. Hopefully you got some guys that can beat one-on-one coverage. The thing that excites me about here is a lot of those things are in place already. I know we have running backs, we have receivers, we have an offensive line, we have a lot of different things. We're losing a great player. A couple of great players, obviously. I mean, you don't win the Walter Payton Award if you're not a great player. Right. The first time that I was here, I got to spend 1 year with another Walter Payton Award winner, Tony Romo, and then get to watch him the rest of his career. But so that's obviously job one, is to find out who I'm going to give the keys to the Ferrari. But we plan on having a Ferrari. And then, should I expand on the rest of it? I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to be involved with the defense, but I'm going to hire an offensive coordinator. And I'm going to let him go to work. And I'm not going to try to do both, or I'm not going to try to do something that's not my expertise. I'm going to lead this football team as a team. I am going to make sure that offensively, though, we're going to be exciting to watch.
Going to defensively, will you have a coordinator, or will you be the coordinator? I will.
I'm in negotiation right now with one of the I think most exciting parts of what I'm doing. He's young. It'll be his first time to coordinate, but in my dealings with him, I've only known him since he was born. So I know his father. His father's a great coach. I've worked with his father, and so at a later time we'll be announcing those things, but I feel very confident that my negotiation with him will be successful also.
Will be your defense that you...
No, not necessarily. I mean, I really, to be honest with you, I don't know what my defense is. I'm as multiple as you can get. Here's the thing about football in general, but offensively, defensively, whatever it may be, we're going to look at the players that we have in the spring. That's what spring's about, is to learn about your football team. And we're going to find a way as a staff to put the best players that we have in the best positions to be successful. I was really pleased to see this morning that some of the comments from players that were here when I was here before were that I put them in position to make plays and to be successful, and that's what I've always prided myself on. I don't know if we're going to be 3 down. I don't know if we're going to be 4 down. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But our defense will be within a system that's flexible enough to defend every offense, but also simple enough to be player friendly. I use the KILL system, keep it likable and learnable.
What challenges do you see being a first-time head coach?
Everything. Just taking over this role. I've been in other roles on staffs for the last 20 some odd years, 27, 28 years. And I've always tried to, though, prepare myself for this time by putting myself in position to say, well, okay, what would I have done? How would I have learned? What would the things that I would do? And just got in the back of your mind. I've learned many great lessons from many great head coaches. Obviously, one of them's in the room. And so my biggest challenge is just be myself, not try to be somebody else, do things the way I believe in doing them. And because, you know, what I've been telling myself is this: I'm gonna get one shot at this thing. I want to do it right the first time. And so to do that, I feel like I have to be myself. I have to enjoy what I do. I love going to work every day, and I want to make sure that the biggest thing is just keeping the focus on the kids. And that's been me from the beginning of my coaching career. I just want to keep the focus of what we're doing on our players and making them to be better students, better players, and better people. If we do that, we'll be successful.
When I remember your year here, it seemed like you were happy to be in your office looking at film and going out to practice and just being an assistant coach. At that time, were you thinking you'd like to be a head coach? When did you have designs of being a head coach?
I started having thoughts of that I would like to be a head coach when I left Southwest Missouri in 1992, because I was with a great head coach there, Jesse Branch, for 6 years, and that's the first time I can remember of writing it down, that by this age I want to be this, by this age I want to be this, and you know, everything it's been amazing too. Most of the things I wrote down way back then, I was about 2 to 3 years premature in all my predictions, but at least they all came true.